Brave thou Philothelia.
I'm ready. I'm ready.
Following your lead.
Yes.
Brave thou Philothelia.
Net prostendago, bats!
Brave thou Philothelia.
I'm ready.
Yes. I'll see it done. It's finished. What is it? Yes, I'll see it done.
Brave thou Philothelia.
What? Yes.
Stunzenet prostendago, bats!
Lavaru, beyond.
Let's have it out! So much for you.
Lavaru, I shall deal with this one.
That's it! What is... Bring them down! Yes.
Brave thou Philothelia.
Well?
I'm ready. Stunzenet prostendago, bats!
What? So much for you. So much for you.
I'm ready. I'm ready. Good.
Yes. It's finished. What is it? Yes. As you wish.
Hail, traveler.
Heeft als filaat geliefd.
Stun ze net Bostennagel bats!
There's something ahead. I'll see it done. I'll see it done.
It's rude to stare, you know. Don't worry. I've no mind to start anything with you. After all, I've stayed in such good shape by choosing my meals carefully. A survivor, by the grace of my own careful preparations. When I heard the claws scrabbling at the door outside, I took care of matters myself. And since then, I've been careful to keep myself fresh and fed. Believe me, I've heard that line before. An incredible act of animancy, of a magnitude this part of the world likely hasn't seen since Engwithan times. Someone found something very powerful and ancient, And I'd bet my own preserved life it wasn't Aldhelm or his lovely assistant. I'm ready.
That's it!
Stunzen net Bostennagel Bats!
Worth and wrath! That's it!
So much. Sacre tu! Well, gotcha! No prisoner! You can trust me, Lavaru beyond seek. As you wish. There's something ahead. Well?
I'm ready.
Arthek, worth and wrath!
Stunzen net
How may I help?
Following your lead.
What?
Bostennagel Bats!
Lavaru beyond seek. I'll let Margaret's fire bless this one.
That's it!
Lavaru beyond seek.
Brave Dalphila
I'm ready.
What?
believe.
I'm ready. Stuns and net posten där.
Following your
Go bats!
Let's burn this oak! Well? There's something ahead. No! Prisoner! What?
I'm ready.
Ice.
Stuns and net posten där. Go bats!
That's it! Gotcha! What is it? They won't see me coming.
Brave Dalphila
I'm ready.
believe. Following your
I'm ready. Stuns and net posten där. Go bats! I'm ready.
What? The Varu beyond seek.
Brave Dalphila believe.
The archers vox convera.
Bring them down.
I'm ready.
Oh, that's it. So much for you.
Brave Dalphila believe.
Stuns and net posten där. Go bats!
I see something.
Let's try this configuration. Still nothing! Confounded device! Shouldn't be here. What do you want? I'm so close. I can figure it out. Reverse the mechanism. I just need time. Time and research. We came to do research on the tower. Some commission from gods. It hardly matters now. Something happened on our 11th night. Lights in the sky and a static charge in the air. But we were so careful. We were staying in the chambers below. Trindig, my assistant, said he saw a robed figure lurking around the tower, wore a mask, carried knives at his sides. A trick of shadows, I told him. The next morning, we felt strange, like we hadn't eaten in weeks. So dazed that we didn't at first notice the blood around our beds, the strange wounds that had appeared overnight. And the machine, this cursed spire, dormant for 2,000 years, lifeless through hundreds of our experiments, and we wake that morning to find it spinning on its own! On its own! How can we stop what we couldn't start? Years I've been doing this. Years. I know how these things work, but I don't know how this happened. Nowhere to go. That's the problem. Their souls are trapped here like flies in a jar, clinging to rotting meat. There's no time for jokes! There's no time! This machine, I have to figure it out while I still can. It has the power to manipulate souls, but why? For what? And how many others lie buried in the ruins of Erglonfath? No. Focus on this one. It's imprisoned our souls in our bodies. Cut the root between essence and flesh. Left a dwindling soul stuck in a shriveling husk. I didn't see him. My assistant, he saw him. We laughed. Said he was spooked by the cemetery. Perhaps it was already too late. I don't know what he did, but by morning the machine was on and we were slain. People were already on the streets, complaining of neighbors and family members acting strangely. Not yet, but I will be. My body is dead. My soul, imprisoned in this corpse, only makes it seem otherwise. And as the body decays, so does the mind. Until nothing is left but the hunger. The only way to forestall the process is through a regular infusion of essence. Living flesh is the only ready supply. I'm not proud of any of it. Hunting men and women in the early days of the affliction. Picking off soldiers that came to investigate. But I'd do it again. I'll do it as long as I must to end this disaster. You could help. Help me end this. Help me find sustenance. By the time I realized what had happened, the district had already been sealed. So we fed when we needed, and locked ourselves in the tower to work. And then there came a time when the hunger struck, and there was hardly anyone left. Not your help I need. It's Harridan, shrew. Squanders her research on frivolities, then refuses to make herself useful. Runes! The runes are the last part of the puzzle. Acantha knows them. She gives them to you, and you can turn the machine off. Release our souls. Martha. She was here, in the district. Probably here still, always prepared. Clever lady, that one. And perhaps you'll bring me something. Something to keep me sharp. Then I show you a secret about the machine. Something to make you strong.
What is it? As you wish.
You must gather your party before venturing.
You return. That fool Aldhelm. He sent you, didn't he? I can hardly believe he's had the cleverness to survive. That simpleton thinks he can understand how to use something without understanding what it is, or why it is. He dabbles with ancient and powerful devices, with all the finesse of a blacksmith. He sends you here to petition me for aid after years of disparaging my research. I'll bet he didn't even tell you the tower's name, did he? That's his problem. Always looking for solutions without caring for meaning. Ter Nuneth. It's called Ter Nuneth. They built the machine atop it to contain souls, hold them in place. But the others I've seen, machines scattered all over the Deerwood, are relays, built to move souls. Another mystery. Hypothetically, anywhere they wished, the real question, as always, is why? To intermix them the way a player shuffles his deck, the way a farmer rotates his fields? To collect them, like butterflies under glass? To melt them down for raw essence? Unfortunately, I don't know. I read the runes like a journal. I understand their meaning. People like Aldhelm try to read them like instructions, and in so doing, they miss their true meaning completely. Perhaps they didn't. Perhaps that's why they built no other machines like this one. We now see the Engwithans as masters of soul manipulation, but they couldn't have attained their expertise without copious trial and error. Perhaps this was one such experiment. Back to these Tinker's concerns. And what would you do with these tethered souls if I told you? And so give their existence purpose. But what kind, I wonder? So be it. My studies and efforts shall grow through yours. These are the words you need. Something has awakened in your mind. You understand far more than I ever did. Take this knowledge then, and do what you will with Ter Nuneth. Now that you understand its purpose, it will serve you in whatever way you wish. Turn it off, I expect. That will be easy now that you can read the runes. The vessels would still roam, but striking them down would return their essence to the cycle. But be careful. That machine controls hundreds of souls, and that volume of essence could easily overload it. Improperly channeling the essence would destroy the machine along with the souls. It would be a terrible loss for posterity. Always a pleasure to speak with someone.
Following your lead. Yes, my friend?
Well?
Still and silent. It's finally over.
Of course.
Still and silent. It's fine.
Good day, stranger.
Politics, infighting.
Good day to you.
Woden Talesh died 18 Majavernho 2808. Third Battle of Cleaban Relog. Blazing Glonfather names, I swear. Rayet Saris? I'll be the effigy. He fought for Rayet Saris. Why'd he fight for Rayet Saris? We gotta go there. That battlefield. Clea... the one I said. I don't know how else I'm gonna make sense of all this. I gotta see what he saw. And who knows, maybe his spirit will even be there and you can have one of your weird talks with him. I mean, worth trying, right? I appreciate that. Wish I could say you won't regret it, but you certainly might. What's on your mind? Woden was, about everything you'd want your firstborn son to be. Dutiful, honest, put thought into everything he did. Real pain in my ass. Made me look bad about every way he could. It wasn't something he tried to do, but of course that just makes it worse. Not that he didn't get into trouble himself. He was just better about feeling guilty after. We used to have this farmer near us, Hereward. Couldn't stop talking about how well he cared for his chickens. How their feathers were the whitest in town. Convinced the butcher to pay him double what the other farmers got. Me and Woden got tired of hearing it. I was maybe 11, 12 at the time. We We borrowed about 6 different dyes from the dyer one night. Dyed Hereward's chickens every color but white. Next morning, the butcher comes knocking asking for 6 of his whitest chickens. We were feeling great, up until Hereward saw what we'd done. He just got on his knees and cried right there, all those colorful chickens around him not knowing what to make of it. I thought it served him right, but I could tell Woden had other thoughts. Sure enough, the next day, every one of those chickens had been scrubbed down. They weren't white, mind you, but Woden sure tried. Never said a word to me about it, but I knew. That was Woden. My parents, they always let us be who we were. Never told me to be more like him or anything like that. Which was good, because I was never gonna. What's on your mind?
Yes?
Yes?